We had beautiful weather here for this weekend, mostly sunny skies and highs in the upper 80s.
Welcome to the second part of the review I'm doing on the MX5. I'd like to finish up today with explaining the battery. We had touched on it briefly when we installed it in the MX5. But what I'd like to show you is you can use NiCad batteries, which are rechargeable, or you can use the regular alkaline battery. You should be able to get 30 hours of continuous use out of it. My boys have used theirs extensively and they lost minimal battery. This detector came with a 9-inch spider coil. I like the fact that it's made to go in water, shallow water that is. You're able to swing it around freely. It's less buoyant and it's not going to want to float. So add less stress to your hunt. There's a wide variety of coils you can get, anything from a small to a big one, as long as it's in the Eclipse line. I like the weight. For someone that's just beginning, it's not that much under an MXT, but I think a little bit counts, especially someone that's just starting up and getting out in the woods. You can get fatigued pretty easy unless you're used to swinging a detector. I'd like to explain too, from the coil to the hand grip is 40 inches in length. You can also shorten it up 5 more inches, but for a tall person, fully extended, I'm 6'3", so swinging it is a pleasure. We want to talk about conserving the battery life. Whether you're using alkaline or NiCad batteries, it's your choice. But one way to wear your battery down with this particular machine, or any for that matter, is the backlight. I'll show you what that is. First, you power up, simple as pie. Touch the button and your screen lights up. You have a backlight button here, simple as pie. You touch it and it's ready to go. You have a backlight. Here's your backlight indicator. So in the daylight, when you can't see that the light is on, this is telling you that the screen is lit up. So rather than run all day long like that and wonder where your battery's going, you'd want to shut your backlight off. So touch it, the light bulb disappears and you're good to go. First off, when you're out in the field, I want to show you this yet. Let's say you find something and you want to conserve the battery. If you touch the power button once, you get these lines across the screen. What this does is put your screen on hold. It puts the whole detector in sleep mode. It's not using much battery, but if you would get up and start detecting with this, it's not going to work. You're going to get an indicator just now that'll tell you that you have it on sleep mode or on pause. In order to get this to go again, you just hit the power button and you're ready to detect again. But if you want to shut the detector off when you're back at the car or at home and you're ready to put it up for the day, hold your button in for 2 seconds. The screen goes dark. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to show you the tone ID icon. Go ahead and power up, Zachary. Okay, show them where the icon is. Right there. This will give you different pitches or different sounds to a target. Let's see what a quarter sounds like in the number 1 setting, number 2, and the number 8 setting, which is a high pitch. Okay, what we want to do now is show you how to run the sensitivity and the threshold and the volume. First, we'll start out with sensitivity. Point to the sensitivity, Zachary. The higher you go, the more trash you're going to pick up. The lower you go, you'll do better. The factory setting is at 6 bars. Point to those bars. Factory setting is at 6. That's what's ideal to hunt in. Now let's work on the volume. You always hit your select button to pull up all your menus. Turn your volume up. So go ahead and turn her down. So you can turn your volume up and down, whichever you prefer. In a lot of wind or in an area where there's a lot of traffic, if you turn the volume up, of course you're going to hear it. But you also have a jack on the side for headphones. Show them where the jack is. Off to the side, right there. Okay, now we want to show them threshold. And oftentimes when you're out in the field, and let's say you're in a highly mineralized area, your detector is going to hum and it's going to chatter and it's going to cause a lot of problems for you. It'll sound just like that and it'll get on your nerves. Turn it back just so it stops. And there you go, you're ready to hunt. Okay, the next thing I want to discuss is pinpoint. Show them the pinpoint button, Zachary, right there in the center. You hit it once and it'll take you to pinpoint. He's pinpointing. Go ahead and show him depth, Benjamin, which is out here. He's out at the end of the coil. He's got a quarter, and he's going to start bringing it in at 12 inches. There you go, 12 inches, right there. Go out to 12. So when you're pinpointing, this thing's pretty accurate. Now go ahead and bring it into the coil. Okay, half an inch to 12 inches. Take it out about 6 inches. There you go. Let's say we want to hunt on all metal. You take your pinpoint button and you hold it in for 2 seconds. And there you go. Down at the corner it says all metal. So go ahead, Zachary, and wave that forward in front of the coil. You're going to find a lot of trash. It still reads 85 as a quarter, but you're going to find a lot of iron objects as well. You have the option of hitting a beach setting. Now go ahead and touch the beach setting button. It takes you into beach setting. Now your threshold is going to constantly hum in the background, but when you're hunting in a highly mineralized area, this is what's going to happen for you. So you got a stable background for yourself. And let's say you're hunting along a beach, or the coil is waterproof, but the detector is not. You can go into water that's up to your knees and you can effectively detect. You're going to find jewelry, you're going to find coins. It's just that when you hunt in beach mode, it's going to make that threshold in the background hum. Okay, now what I would like to do is show you what the VDI bar does. And I want to go ahead and take a large cent penny that we found. And I want to wave that in front of the coil. What's it read, Zachary?
89.
89?
7.
Okay, I want to take a mercury dime that we had found.
77, 78.
Can you point to it? It says it's a dime, right?
Silver dime.
Silver dime. What I'd like to do now is show you what a nickel looks like on a coil find.
It's reading 20 to 18. That's a nickel ring.
20 to 18. The last hunt we did, and I showed you on the last tape, or part 1 of this series, is a powder pan from a muzzleloader. You would have put the powder in here, and the flint would have came down and hit the strike plate, and this would have ignited, causing the musket ball to go. This is an artifact that we found at an Indian village, Greentown, 1812.
It's reading minus 34. So
Minus 34.
That's iron.
And it's not even showing up on the VDI, and the tone is not even there. So go ahead and turn the tone on so we can locate that object. You can discriminate, and you can actually turn these iron objects off, but on a site like Greentown, you want to dig everything. So he went ahead and turned all metal back on, or the discrimination low.
Still minus 34, but it picks up.
And now I'd like you to discriminate against a nickel if you can. I'd like to discriminate so we can't find nickels. So when you're out there, just to show you how to do that, you see the bars across the top. There's 20 spaces in there, and you can eliminate the spaces that you don't want to find. No more nickels.
And it's reading a nickel.
But we can find dimes. Now let's eliminate silver. Go ahead and turn your nickel back on. It's kind of fun that you can pick and choose what you want to find on any given day. Let's say you go out and find a lot of pop tops or a lot of aluminum foil. Just go ahead and eliminate those, and you'll be looking for other things out there, like the silver ring or say a silver dime. You basically can center in on something you don't want to find over and over again. Okay, he just eliminated a silver ring, which I don't know why you would want to do that, but he also eliminated nickels. Let's turn it back on the nickel. You hit the select button and the up and down cursor. There you go. He turned nickel back on. Good job. Okay, I'd like to do an MX5 hair test, and sensitivity's turned up and it's an all metal. I'd like to show you what it does with a gold ring, what kind of depth we can get out of it. About 12 inches. We start getting a chirp. I'd like to do a silver quarter. About 12 to 13 inches. A silver ring. About 12 inches. We have a MX5 out here in the yard. I just planted a dime. We want to locate that. So you swing your coil. Make sure you overlap by half a coil so you don't miss anything. And we got a good ping. It's at 77% on the VDI. You want to come over my shoulder? Can you see the 77 on there? It's reading 77 as dime. I'm going to hit pinpoint. At 2 inches deep. 2.0. You can also see here 2 inches. 6.5, 8, 11 inches it's picking up. Well, that concludes another segment of Treasurefacts. Watch for us next month. We'll come up with something new for you. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe. Pass this link on to others. We would appreciate that. And thank you.